Hello friends, welcome to Daring Marine YouTube channel. Today we will be discussing about aft end structure, the types and construction and all. So, the constructing and designing of a ship aft end structure, it is considering a lot of factors such as hydrodynamic efficiency, construction simplicity, flow patterns, aesthetic, etc. So, in order to construct and design a ship's aft end, we need to consider a lot of factors such as hydrodynamic efficiency, construction simplicity, flow patterns, and aesthetic, etc. Aft part is characterized by several entities such as aft peak tank, stern frame, rudder stock, propeller, and ancillaries. In the after part of ship, there are certain entities. They are aft peak tank, stern frame, rudder stock, propeller, and ancillaries. The ship have various type of aft end structure. Stern can broadly classified into mainly cruiser stern and transom stern. So, ship can have various type of aft end structure. And stern can be broadly classified into two types. They are cruiser stern and transom stern. Cruiser stern. This was intended to reduce the height of steering gear located beneath the armor deck. This type of stern has curved profile going upwards, coming from aft perpendicular to the poop or main deck. Cruiser stern was intended to reduce height of the steering gear located beneath the armor deck. This type of stern has curved profile going upwards, coming from the aft perpendicular to the poop or main deck. Solid floors are fitted at every frame space and a heavy centerline girder. It is fitted right aft at shell and deck. Solid floors are fitted at every frame space and heavy centerline girder is fitted right aft at shell and deck. Stern plating is stiffened by canned frames or webs with short canned beams supporting deck and lead to adjacent heavy transverse deck beam. Stern plating is stiffened by canned frames or webs with short canned beams supporting the deck and lead to adjacent heavy transverse deck beam. Further stiffening of the plating is provided or adopted instead of canned frames by horizontal hinges extend to the first transverse frame. So, further stiffening of the plating is provided for adopted instead of canned frames by horizontal hinges extended to the first transverse frame. Cruiser stern was intended to reduce the height of steering gear located beneath the armor deck. This type of stern has curved profile going upwards, coming from the aft perpendicular to the poop or main deck. Solid floors are fitted at every frame space, and heavy centerline girder is fitted right after the shell and deck. Stern plating is stiffened by canned frames or webs with short cams beam supporting the deck and lead to adjacent heavy transverse deck beam. Further stiffening of the plating is provided or adopted instead of canned frames by horizontal hinges extended to the first transverse frame. Okay, this is the cruiser stern. Canned frames, then floors, center girder and all, rudder trunk, stern frame, transom floor and all. Okay. The transom stern. The shape of transom stern is basically flat all the way to the waterline. This shape produces greater space in the aft deck area. Okay, the shape of transom stern is basically flat all the way to waterline. This shape produces greater space in the aft deck area. This type of stern design, especially its underside, affect propulsion efficiency of ship. This type of stern design, especially its underside, affects propulsion efficiency of ship. If there is less turbulence in space between outer shell of ship above the propeller and propeller itself, its efficiency will increase. If there is less turbulence in space between outer shell of ship above the propeller and the propeller itself, its efficiency will increase. Canned frames are not required where transom stern is adopted, as flat stern platform will or may be stiffened with vertical stiffness. Deep floor and a centerline girder are provided at the lower region of the transom stern construction. Okay, here means this type of transom stern design, especially its underside, this will affect propulsion efficiency of ship. If there is less turbulence in the space between outer shell of ship above the propeller and propeller itself, so this efficiency will increase. These canned frames are not required where the transom stern is adopted, as flat stern plating may be stiffened with vertical stiffness, and deep floors and centerline girder are provided at the lower region of the transom stern construction and all. This is a picture of a transom stern. In my vessel that I said also this transom stern was there in the aft structure. So this is transom plate, frame class, stiffness, aft end of a transom stern. Thank you.